for another weekly quick quiz battle where we're in the same shirts.
Don't give the secrets away.
So, Will, you've got one for me and Tom for this
Yeah.
week.
Are you ready?
As
Yep.
ready as ever.
All right. Okay. So we got a Euros related, Euro records, European Championship records related quiz for you. Okay. So I'm going to ask you the questions and you can both give me an answer, but we'll take it in turns alternatively for you to go first. 9 questions in total. So question number 1, starting with you, Tom. Which team has scored the most goals in the European Championship since their inception prior to the start of this championships? The total number of goals by this team, the top most goals scored, is 72. Who is your guess?
I would say Germany.
Germany for Tom. G. White? You can say the same thing if you'd like. You might both be right, you might both be wrong.
I think it's either them or Spain. I'll go Spain just to be different.
Okay, the correct answer to number 1 is Germany/West Germany. 1 point to Tom.
Oh yeah.
GY to answer the second question first. 14 matches is the most consecutive matches without a loss in European Championship history, but by which country? GY first. 14 consecutive matches without a loss, by which country? GY guesses first.
Without a loss. That's a lot of games without losing.
I'd suggest that you don't show your workings out loud if I were you. I'm happy to fill for you.
Yeah, sing a song while I'm thinking.
It's all right. Got an answer, Tom?
Yep. I don't necessarily know it's the right answer, but it is a answer.
Come on then, G. What's your answer?
I'm going to repeat my first answer of Spain.
Okay, and Tom?
Well, now, see, he's made it difficult there because I think it is Spain, because I'm thinking the 2008 and 2012 European Championships that they won. But he did go with a different answer before.
Well, I did say
So-
you could go for the same answer. You might both be right and you might both be wrong.
I will go Germany with my first answer.
Okay, the correct answer is Spain from 2008 to 2016. One apiece.
There you go.
Okay.
They lost their first game. Was it 2008 they lost their first game, or was it? Because they lost to Switzerland in one game, in the first game of one round, didn't they?
Might have been,
Yeah.
Okay, I will tell you now that the highest scoring match in a European Championship finals game, not finals game, was a match in 1960 between France and Yugoslavia. Tom, how many total goals were scored in the game?
I will go with 8.
8. GY, any advances on 8?
I'm going to go 11.
Right, I'm not going to award a point either way on this one. The final score in 1960 between France and Yugoslavia was 4-5.
9.
9 was the answer. Still 1-1.
Close.
Okay.
Okay. At the age of 18 years and 71 days, Jethro Willems was the youngest player to play in the European Championship finals. GY, for which country does Jethro Willems represent?
Jethro Willems. Got a couple of options in my head,
Yeah, make sure you pick the right one.
obviously.
Not Jethro from
No,
West
not
Country
Cornwall.
bloke. Yeah.
Jeffrey Toll.
This is Jetro, Jetro,
How's Willem spelled, just to check?
Willems.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Just checking.
What you thought?
Can I have an
Just make
answer?
sure.
Remember, this is the quick quiz.
I'm going to go Belgium.
Belgium. Tom, any advances on Belgium? Jetro Willems, 18 years and 71 days, youngest player at the European Championships.
Well, you might be surprised if it's not Belgium. I'm thinking Netherlands.
Okay, I can tell you that in 2012, Jetro Williams represented the Netherlands against Denmark.
Yeah,
2-1
That was my other answer. I was like,
That's
maybe
where
it's
I
not
was
him.
going,
Maybe it's
yeah.
not him. It might be a trick one.
2-1 Tom. All right. This time I'm telling you that Johan von Lathen, or it might be Von Lathen, which is VonLanthen, was the youngest goal scorer in European Championships history at the age of 18 years and 141 days. But Tom, for which country did he score? Johan von Lathen.
Sounds. I'll go with Austria as an out
Austria.
left field.
I was
Right.
possibly thinking Austria. I'm going to go Switzerland.
It was in a match against France in 2004 where Johan von Lathen scored for Switzerland. Good work, Sid.
I do actually remember his name, Johan von Lanthen.
Yeah.
When you said it, I was like, I'm sure he's Austrian
Yeah.
or Swiss.
This is really, really testing my pronunciation.
I tell you what, you picked a quiz here for that.
I'm not
I'm
done
glad
yet.
I'm
So
not
I
done.
reckon that we're 5 questions in and the score is 2-2 because we
Yeah.
no point was awarded for the third question. Okay. Question 6. Oh, this is my pronunciation is going to come. This time I'm telling you that Ivica Vastic, which is Ivica, Ivica Vastic, yeah, Vastic, Vastic, is the oldest player to play at the European Championships at the age of 38 years and 257 days. So, Tom, there's hope for you still. But for which country did he represent? And this time it is GY to go first.
Feature Vastic.
Now, on all three of these, I've worked on the basis that neither of you have ever heard of them.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you could be pronouncing it
Yeah.
perfectly. It's not going to help me.
I had heard of the first two.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I did good pronunciation. Come on, then, this one. What about this one? The oldest player.
Feature Vastic.
Remember, this could go back as early as 1960.
I know. That's a problem.
It was a different.
I'm going to go slightly left field and say Yugoslavia.
Yeah, so I might have led you slightly astray there. Go on then. And you, Tom?
Yeah, I was going to say the world was a different place back then, and there's a lot of these countries that were kind of molded into the USSR. I could go with them, or I could go with who I first thought, which was Slovakia.
Slovakia. You're both wrong. I'm not sure how I pronounced it the first time, but I'll go again with Ivica Vastic.
Ivica Vastic.
Ivica Vastic represented Austria against Poland in 2008 and is the oldest player to play at the European Championships.
That's an Austrian heavy quiz, this, isn't it?
I know.
Okay.
Well, it's not. The other one was Swiss.
I believe the score still to be 2-2, and I've got 3 questions remaining. All right. My next question is the most goals scored by a player at European Championships in total is 9, and it is a record jointly held by 2 players, both of whom you have heard of. Tom to go first. A point if you can give me either of the most goals scored by a player, which is 9, and it's a joint record.
Oh, you don't get many current ones that get that many in the championship.
Not put pressure on Tom, but I know both of them are.
Oh, that is. See, now you say no pressure, but that is actually a lot of pressure. Isn't it? That's the thing. That's the bit you're doing there. I will go with. What was the German guy scored a bucket load of goals? Tall guy. Jan. No. The Czech guy.
Jan Koller?
Is that?
You think of Jan Koller?
You going for a German, Tom?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you any German that's ever lived as your answer. All right, G, what's yours?
I will go either Ronaldo or Michel Platini.
I'll tell you that Tom, with every German that's ever lived, is wrong. And the Michel Platini and Ronaldo is the correct answer. Well done, G. 3-2 lead. 3-2 lead, 2 to go.
Was it Jan Koller that
Jan Koller
scored
was
loads of World Cup goals?
You think they're closer?
You think
It's
it's
that
Closer. Close, closer.
I think it was like Gerd Muller. Okay.
Good Muller scored quite a few as well.
Yeah. Okay, we're on to the most appearances as a player and head coach combined, for the most appearances at the Euros by a player and then as a head coach is 20. Who holds the record of 20 joint appearances as player and head coach at the European Championships? It must be GY's turn to go first.
As player and coach.
I can think of a few. Obviously, I know what the answer is, but I can also think of a few.
I'm going to go with. Trying to narrow down the country first. I'm gonna go with Didier Deschamps.
And Tom?
Oh, I like that. I will go with. Trying to think of who's going to coach. Could have been Cruyff. I don't know, did he coach? I can't remember if he coached the Netherlands.
Go with Cruyff?
Yeah.
I was thinking Beckenbauer. The right answer is Deschamps. Congratulations.
Get in.
4-2 up with 1 to play. We call that a victory. So, the final question on our Euros special, Euro record special, is the youngest player ever to appear in a European Championship final was 18 years and 328 days old. I will tell you both now, they have previously been named on one of our, or mentioned on one of our podcasts. So, Tom, as we are playing for pride, I'll let you go first.
I got to name the youngest player.
The youngest player ever to play in a European Championships final. They were 18
Oh, the
years.
actual final.
No, what was the name of the player when they were 18 years and 328 days old? I will tell you now that they represented. No, I won't, because I'll give it away.
So, this is in the final, though. This isn't the finals.
No, the youngest player ever to play in a European Championships final game, final match, championship game. And they've been mentioned on a previous recording.
That doesn't help because we've done like 20 odd of them. We've mentioned a lot of
we would have mentioned.
those first couple. We mentioned a lot of players.
I'm trying to think who's like won all the Euros now. So, well, I've got to try and think.
They didn't necessarily win, just that they played in a final.
Yeah. Yeah, but I need to remember who was in the finals, don't I?
You need to remember this is supposed to be a quick quiz, Cap. There's only 9 questions. I don't know how long it's gone on for.
Okay, I will say. Hang on, now Renato Sanchez was young, wasn't he? I'll go with him.
Renato Sanchez is your answer?
Yeah, I
And
can't
you?
think.
Fabregas.
Fabregas. Well, out of absolutely nowhere, other than the fact that I led into the fact we'd previously mentioned him, it is Renato Sanchez, the Swansea City legend, as I think he was described, from 2016. Well done, Tom. You restored a little bit of pride when you lost 4-3.
Yes, he did.
Congratulations to you on your victory.
Just on the Didier Deschamps one. So he's French coach now, isn't he?
Yes.
So
he will have extended his lead, as it were.
So the only reason I guessed him was because they mentioned on the commentary that I think he's been in like 8 finals, championship finals tournaments as a player and a coach, and he's been in like 5 semi-finals and stuff. So I was like, maybe it's him. It's got to be him.
Yeah. So he played for France in the Euros between '92 and 2000, and then as a coach in 2016. I took my quiz this evening from the records page of my son's Panini sticker album.
Nice.
So there they are. There's Renato Sanchez. Where are you? There he is.
There he is.
And
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I'll take the win. I'm happy with that.
There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, well done, both of you.
Right, that's another weekly quick quiz battle from us, and we'll be back with another one next week. Cheerio.
Bye.
Bye.